Hello again, everyone. So to preface this video on my misadventures in Chicago, I was supposed to fly out to Washington, D.C. to see family in the week between Christmas and New Year's. But, of course, like many travelers, I was flying with Southwest and my flight was canceled. On the bright side, you could do a lot worse than to be stranded in the transit capital of the Midwest, that being Chicago. So join me now as I basically spend each day of that week riding around on CTA trains and even some Metra trains. Well, how about that? My flight was delayed. So here I am at Chicago Midway Airport, about to take the Orange Line into the city for my hotel for the night. Hopefully Southwest will get its act together by tomorrow, so that I can go see my family in the D.C. area. The plan is to ride as far as Roosevelt, transfer to the Red Line, take that up to Washington and State, and then it's just catty corner from there to the Southwest to my hotel. And man, oh man, do I still need to work on my camera work. But hey, at least I got to take a ride on the CTA, Chicago's own L. So that's something. And maybe there'll be a place open downtown in the Loop that'll be open late. So by the roll sign up there, I'm in one of those 1990s built and delivered cars for the CTA, original to the Orange Line. And
this
now
is an
we are
Orange Line train to downtown.
That voice you are hearing is the CTA's own Lee
Contact
Cross.
station personnel for further assistance.
Check out the myriad CTA automated announcements videos on YouTube if you want to find out even more. But yes, we are definitely leaving Midway. There's a little yard for all the cars that they store overnight. We're about to get up onto the elevated track on this segment. There's a little bit more of the yard before we head on out. Since we haven't got a passing by a freight yard. Not a freight yard, but some kind of loading dock. Ah, that's right. Pulaski is a center platform station.
This is Pulaski.
My favorite door chime. And now let's watch this Orange Line train as it leaves Roosevelt. Some typical CTA signage. And also a feature on the CTA where you've got these heaters in these booths. That's how people keep warm in the winter on these CTAL platforms. Now, however, to make my way down to the red line. And I'll show you a little bit of the State Street subway next. So here's my room for tonight. I'm at the Cambria Hotel on Randolph Street in Chicago. I didn't get to filming the State Street subway because I, excuse me, wasn't entirely comfortable doing so. Don't worry, I'll still get that, excuse me, for you guys. But this is not a bad hotel at all. In fact, it's pretty awesome. Anyway, see you in the morning. So here I am on day 2 of this messed up adventure here at Lake Street Station on the State Street subway. Now what's interesting about the State Street subway is you can literally walk from Lake all the way down to, I believe, if I'm reading this map correctly, oh, wrong side. Here we go. Yeah. All the way down to Jackson. This map's out of date. Washington closed nearly a couple of decades ago. But yeah. Harrison and Roosevelt are their own stations, if I remember my ride last night correctly. But yeah. There's the sign for Washington, which, again, hasn't been a station since about 2004. No idea when the next train is going to be here. So now here I am back at Roosevelt Station on the Red Line, where in just a moment I'm going to be filming for you the entirety of the State Street subway. Obligatory CTA sign grabbing for filming. Let me go see the train information display. 1 moment, please.
Yeah, that was alright.
These first couple of stations in the State Street subway are independent. This station, Roosevelt, and the next one up, Harrison, Again, they are both independent stations, and the connected station segments, that doesn't begin until Jackson. Goes all the way to Lake. Then there's a few more stations in the State Street subway. Beyond Lake. Well, it's already prepaid, you see. Yes, and I cannot get a refund on it. Yeah, that's the way that particular situation works. All right. Okay. Bye. I was just talking with my family who's currently in Virginia. Anyway, we're here at Jackson, the start of the interconnected stations portion of the State Street subway.
Monroe is next. Doors open on the left at Monroe.
But do you see what I mean? You can actually walk from Jackson to Lake. Even through the abandoned, Washington station. Not a whole lot of evidence there was a station there. It's like evidence of a cross under to the blue line and some blocked off stairways to mezzanines up above.
Is next. Doors open on the left at Lake. Transfer to orange, green, pink, brown, and blue line trains at Lake.
Yep, there's a couple of the closed staircases right now. And the couple of cross-under locations as well. I guess Washington was too close to Lake. And there was low enough ridership to justify closing Washington.
Doors closing.
I remember when they first were talking about something.
Just checking a text there.
Grand and State is next. Doors open on the right at Grand and State.
But yes, thus ends the interconnected stations portion of State Street subway. And I gotta remember that Grand and State is a side platform station, not a center platform station. Yep, there's even a wall separating the two sides of the station.
This is Stranding Station. Doors closing.
And here's the actual platform itself.
Doors closing.
I
Chicago
love
Instate
how
is next. Doors open on the
they
left.
have these
Chicago Instate.
mosaic tiles in red. First edition of the station on it. Yep, Chicago State. Bit of a close-up on the ceiling mosaics there. There's the C for Chicago. Even a bit of updated signage.
Flight and division is next. Doors open on the left. Flight and division. Standing desk.
So the next station is a center platform station, so I better move over to the other side. A brief glimpse of the interior of the car as we make our way over to the other side. Yeah, that's the reflection of let's block that out real quick. Press this window. Yeah, that gets rid of the reflection real quick. Vision, kind of different mosaic pattern up on the roof, the ceiling rather, of the platform area. Yeah, there it is in all its glory.
Doors closing.
Back to the. Here's the interior of the LED signs on the sides of cars. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the State Street Subway. Gonna ride this thing all the way.
Doors open on the left. North and Midway.
Forgot about that station. another side platform station.
This is Northern Line.
No mosaic here, unfortunately. But
Doors closing.
there's the station name built into the tile work. Very nice.
Fullerton is next. Doors open on the right at Fullerton. Transfer to Brown Line trains at Fullerton.
See, there's where we rejoin the L. Okay, so now that's the end of the State Street subway. No, just head on over now at Howard Street. There's the exterior version of the display. Now I need to cross over the next, let's say, purple line train. Oh, bother, my pants are slipping down. Train there. Just a couple of cars, as the Skokie Swift is essentially a shuttle service. It's an overview of the purple line really quickly. Another incoming red line train. Some more obligatory sign captures on film. It's supposed to be really dark because the sun's not shining on it. Oh well. Yeah, that's better. Just checking the train information display again. just find myself on the wrong platform? Because apparently the next Purple Line train's supposed to be here. But it's not. Okay, this is weird. Well, might as well keep looking around the station till the train gets here. Here's a yellow line train. It's here. Might as well take it. Now, what we're about to do... that door's out of order. Oh well.
This is a yellow line train to Dempster, Skokie.
At least we get to ride over what used to be the Skokie Valley route of the North Shore Inter. And as we leave Howard for Dempster, Skokie, see a little rail yard here. That overpass leads to a looping track. See you when we get underway. And away we go. Somewhere along this line once upon a time, trains used to switch from third rail power to overhead catenary because the North Shore Line Inter used trolley pole way back in the day. Chicago's another city that looks beautiful in the snow. Much like Salt Lake City is beautiful in the snow. That's typical of suburban rail between stations. And the next station, Oakton and Skokie, is still a ways off.
is Oakton, Skokie. Doors closing.
More obligatory sign screen captures and so forth.
Dempster, Skokie is next.
And that's going to be the end
Doors
of the
open on the
line.
right at Dempster, Skokie. Soliciting and gambling are prohibited on CTA vehicles.
Now, Oakton was opened sometime a decade or two ago as an infill station. Before that, it was just Howard directly to Dempster, no stops in between. But yeah, the North Shore basically built the Skokie Valley route as kind of a bypass for the shoreline, which was getting really crowded in the early part of the 20th century. Nowadays, it's just typical suburbia. But oh well, it is what it is. Just wanted to catch some more of that catenary infrastructure there. And here we are finally at Dempster, Skokie. End of the line. Time to head back.
This is Dempster, Skokie, as far as this train goes.
Just a quick original Skokie depot. There's a Target over there. And one thing I forgot to mention about Dempster, grab a few somethings and then gates, head on back. For when yellow line trains change ends and go back to Howard, basically they don't want passengers getting hurt, they being the CTA. Near those bells going down and the gates going down. Yellow line train heading onto the inbound platform. There's the gates going back up. So there's more yard on the other side. Would you look at this? That's an old CTA train. But yes, we are now on the purple line. Tracks over there, I believe, are Metra's UP North line, which runs all the way up to Kenosha, Wisconsin. here's our first station.
This is South Boulevard.
Man, I really need to work on my camera work.
Doors closed.
Maybe I should retire this camera and get a new one in the new year.
Main is next. Doors open on the right at Main. Please keep your belongings
We're
on the seat next
currently
to you.
riding on the
Please sit
old
down.
Evanston line, which I believe was part of the North Shore's shoreline. I could be mistaken, though. But Evanston and Wilmette, just north of it, are pretty nice places to live. If I wanted to live anywhere in Chicago, it would be either of those two places. Yep, there's the Main Street Metro station just beyond this station.
This is Main.
Wonder if we'll actually see any Metro trains. You never know.
Doors closing. Dempster is next. Doors open on the right at Dempster. Standing passengers, please do not lean against the doors. This is Dempster. Doors closing. Davis is next. Doors open on the right at Davis.
And here we have a returning Purple Line
Priority
train
seat is intended
to
for
Howard,
elderly and passengers
because
with
the
disabilities.
Purple Line Express directly to the loop does not run until rush hour. There's a really nice metro station here at Davis. But the L station's no slouch either.
This is Davis.
I mean, look at that roof up there. The supports and everything. Don't mind me, architecture just fascinates me.
Doors closing. Foster is next. Doors open on the left at Foster. Soliciting and gambling are prohibited on CTA vehicles.
we seem to have split away from the UP North line on the Metra, but I'm just gonna stay right here and film the purple line. This will be Foster.
This is Foster.
Yep.
Doors closing. Noise is next.
Typical.
Doors open on the left at Noise.
Paint chipping.
Smoking, littering,
well.
and eating are prohibited on
Again,
CTA
it is
vehicles.
what it is.
This is Noise. Doors closing. Central is next. Doors open on the left at Central.
Another Purple Line train heading back to Howard. Some crossover track action, or we had it until now.
This is Central. Doors closing. Linden is next.
Ah yes, Linden. That will be our last station on the line. See more typical suburbia here along the Purple Line. was a great crossing. Here's the yard outside of Linden. It's an old tower. More yard tracks. Little maintenance building.
This is Linden.
No, that was
As far
actually
as this
part
train
of
goes.
Linden.
All passengers must leave the train. Thank you for riding the CTA Purple Line.
Just waiting on the doors to open. There they go. Lovely interior on Linden Station here. It's a really bad attempt, though, at a terubozu. This is some kind of gargoyle, maybe? Who knows? So that was the Purple Line. There's the lead-in from the yard. And with that, I bid you farewell for this segment of the journey. So now I have my room for tonight at the Chicago Regency. What happened was, after arriving at Linden Purple Line Station, I went to a nearby park to have a snack, and then I took the second or third Purple Line Express back from Linden to the Loop, and swung by the Ogilvie Transportation Center for dinner after, sadly, having an accident. But, you know, it can't be helped. Not really. And then I took the first available CTA train out of Clinton Station, just a couple of blocks up from where I exited Ogilvie, or rather I should say the 500 Madison building right next to Ogilvie. Ogilvie, for all you long-time rail fans, that's the former Chicago and Northwestern terminal. Now I'm here at this hotel. Like I said, it's the Hyatt Regency Chicago on Wacker Drive. That street down there is not Wacker Drive. Rather, Wacker Drive is on the south bank of the Chicago River. And I'll be staying here tonight with no idea what I'm going to be doing tomorrow night. Just going to give you a quick room tour here. This is all very nice, and man, oh man, let me tell you, Southwest is going to be giving me quite the reimbursement when I'm done with them. Anyway, see you tomorrow. One thing I want to show you as I finish out my day here at this hotel is this building as I'm looking to the southwest toward Prudential Plaza and Millennium Station, where the South Shore and Metro electric trains all terminate at. But yeah, check out that building over there. Lit up like a Christmas tree in red and green with a little bit of white on top. Very nice. But you know, I might just check out a little bit of Metro Electric tomorrow. Not 100% sure, but it's really tempting. And now I bid you good evening, good night, etc. By the way, if you want to learn even more about Chicago transit and stuff, check out www.chicagol.org, and I'll link to that website down in the description. Just remember there's a hyphen between the Chicago and the L. Anyway, I figured I should make this a two-part video, so come check that out whenever I publish that. Bye for now.